Let's face it, 2024, it's almost over, and you haven't made a single dollar yet. Or at least, that's what I get if you click on this video. And I'm not gonna lie, it's been a pretty rough year. So, my name is Fernando, and today I'm gonna be dropping you guys a full guide, a step-by-step that you can take right now to start your first business and actually make money. No BS, none of that stuff. This is an actual guide. And I'm not talking about SMMA and dropshipping or this nonsense. I'm actually giving you a guide so you can find your problem and fix it. Let's get into it. Step number 1. Finding a problem in society. My friend, if you don't know this yet, what business is pretty much just finding a problem and solving it. That's what all of business is. There's nothing else. You just gotta find a pain and fix it. You just gotta find a pain, a problem. You gotta fix it. And now you might be thinking, well, I don't know what can I solve? When you think everything has already been solved, like there's so many stuff out there. Recently, I saw that they're creating there's a new app that you can use to deliver light when it's dark. It's actually insane. And the truth is that finding a problem is the easiest step in the world. That's the first step you need to take. But how do you find a problem when it seems like everything's already been solved? Well, my friend, let me give you a quick example. Say you want to start a video marketing agency. Now, this may not work for various reasons. For example, the market is really saturated. Like, really saturated. So what do you do in this case? Well, you see, there's a lot of marketing agencies out there which are struggling to get a single client. And what am I going with this? You could sell to agencies. For example, let's say I'll get you your first client with this. Just find a problem. Or if this is too hard, there's another way you can actually find a problem. And there's a really good example or exercise you can use right now to find a problem in society. Go ask every single one of your friends. Doesn't matter if you're a teenager, you're in your mid-40s, 50s, I don't know, doesn't matter. Go ask your friends and ask them, what's something you always struggle with and you wish there was a solution to? Keep asking that question over and over to all your friends. And until you find something common, you'll find something. And when you do that, make that into a business. Now, step 2, finding a niche. Now that you figure out a problem you can solve, you will be able to figure out what to sell. But that's not all. The next step is to figure out who are you targeting. What niche are you going to be choosing? The niche is one of the most important parts of business. Because you can't sell diapers to a lonely man that has no wife, nothing. You can't be selling because it's obviously not going to work. Or you can't sell alcohol to 14 years old. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe you can. I don't know. It's a weird world we live in. But what am I going with this? When you're selling a big product, you can't target everybody. You gotta niche down. Let's keep with the marketing example. Now, you got you're offering to this marketing agency, but you're not gonna offer to all of them. So you're gonna niche down. An example of this could be, you could go for marketing agencies for dentists, roofers, does not matter. You need to niche down. Because it's easier to sell in a place where it's not saturated. There's a saying that goes like this. In the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. You need to be the one-eyed man and be able to sell to these people. It's easier to sell when they're looking for something. And the only reason we do this niche now is because we want to find a blue ocean market. That's what pretty much we do. So, let's go to step 3. Step number 3. have a clear vision. This is one of the most crucial parts of business. You need to have a vision. Because if you don't know where your business is going, how can you grow the business if you don't know where it's going? So in this step, what you need to do, you're gonna need to pause this video, is to create a mind map. You need to create a mind map. What I mean by this is put everything your business needs. Who do you need to hire? How much money is it gonna take? How much money do you wanna make? Where do you see your business in 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, 12 months? You need to do that. You need to start with the basics. And I need you to pause the video and start writing this down. Perfect. You finished writing everything. I mean, that's what I'm getting today, nephew. Done with that. Now, that you're done with that, let's go to step number 4. Step number 4. This is the last and most important part. Because without this, you can't build an empire. You can't build a business. And what am I talking about? Taking action. Step number 4, take action. You need to do what you promise yourself. You need to start the business. You need to do it now. Why? Because you already said a lot of times you'll do it tomorrow. Remember, doesn't matter if your business is not perfect. You can't wait for the perfect moment forever. You need to build the perfect moment. You need to build it brick by brick. You need to build a perfect business. And you can't do that if you don't take action. I'm gonna be completely honest with you now. There's a version of you out there.
There's a version of you that never sleeps in, never skips training, never wastes time. There's a version of you who never fails. It is waiting for you. Genuinely ask yourself a question, you at home. If you had done those things for the last 2 years, you never skipped training, you were training every single day, you never slept in, you were never lazy, there's this version of you. Imagine the person you would be. Genuinely imagine what you would look like. Imagine where you would live. Imagine the car you would drive. That person is waiting for you. And the only thing that's stopping you from being that person is your monumental laziness.
It's waiting to happen. It's waiting for you to take action. So tell me, the decision of yours, do you want to become a millionaire? Or we want to stay poor? If you made it to the end, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Subscribe if you wanna see more of this. And I'll see you on the other side. Don't disappoint me.